Hello, welcome back to the vlog. Very last minute decided that I wanted to film this and basically just go through a realistic day in my life. It is 6 a.m. So typically I start my mornings by going to the gym. I usually go 5 days a week, but I have been pushing myself a little bit more, and because of that I need to take more recovery time in between my workouts. So I've been going 4 times a week instead. Today the only thing I really have on deck is working. And I work fully remote. If you watch my last video, work in tech. It's also a week before the holidays and we get the holiday break off, so everyone's kind of a little checked out, so you can just see how that reflects in my workday. I'll talk about that more later in this video, but for now I'm gonna finish getting ready. The cute R Active set to wear to the gym today, which I have finally gotten new workout clothes. I haven't been getting new workout clothes in a long time, and I feel like that's been motivating me to go to the gym and just to get excited because I have like a cute fit on. So you can see the jacket I have on, and then I have sweatpants on. Comfy for this morning. It is a little chilly outside, so let's just get started with the day. So the rest of my family is asleep right now, so I'm gonna keep things to a whisper here. I've been debating if I should take pre-workout today or not. I try to not have it every day because caffeine is a lot and it scares me sometimes. But I think I'm gonna take a little bit just to give me an extra pump for today, just a little. So while I make this, right now it is 6:15 and I typically wake up, it kind of depends on the day. Sometimes I'll wake up at 5:30 if I want like some extra time in the gym. Sometimes I'll wake up at 6. I usually wake up pretty early though because I always want to work out before I start my work day. I also usually go to bed around like 9:30 to 10:30 latest. So I usually don't need caffeine like to wake up. Like I wake up and I'm well rested, but the caffeine and pre-workout is basically just for working out. I also was aware that I'm wearing all brown, but also my nails are brown, so I'm like completely fitted right now. I just got to the gym, and the past 2 days I've been waking up to like pouring rain, but today it didn't, and I was like, I'm excited that it's not raining. I like the rain if I am at home and I don't have to leave the house, but I hate it when I have to leave and like do something out and about. I just don't like being in rain. I was halfway through my drive here and it wasn't raining, and I was so excited because it was just like peaceful and there weren't a lot of cars on the road right now. And then suddenly it starts to pour and now it's raining. So you can see the raindrops on my face from this reflection. Just got to the gym, finishing up my pre-workout, and then gonna go in. That's insane. Getting back from the gym later than I anticipated. I thought I would have a quick little workout, but I like couldn't lift my normal weight. I don't know what was going on, so I just kept trying to push myself, which is why the workout ended up being like an hour and a half session when I wanted it to be 1 hour. Got back around 9, which is why I went right into making breakfast and then signing on to work. And that's typically what I do. Honestly, I'll be like making breakfast while also starting work on the side. And since it's a week before break, there's not a lot going on really, so I don't have too much work to do. It is 10 a.m. now, and I'm gonna take a shower and kind of just like get ready and look more presentable for the day because I have a couple of meetings, and then we'll get back into that. To go into a team meeting, and we did secret snowman with each other. So this is gonna be like a mini unboxing video, but here we go. This is the first thing. What is this? Oh, it's a game. I've been wanting a game because I'm not really big into board games, and I'm hanging out with my family next week and they love board games, so this is Wavelength. It's a matcha starter set. I love matcha, and I'm so excited to use this. And some matcha too to go with it. I have not even the slightest bit of energy to work. To share more context on what I do, because I don't think I've ever talked about it in a video before, but my job right now, I'm actually switching teams in the new year, so my job is going to be completely different come January. But for now, my current job is basically like technical support. So I work at a tech startup, and I've been in this job for a little over 3 years now, and I've come a long way since I started. I've been promoted 3 times, and I'm now a senior person in this role and also team lead. So I help ramp up our new teammates, and I also take on more like complex issues, just like stuff that's more of a bigger deal I have more ownership in. The company that I work for is pretty much like a productivity app, and since it's a startup, we're very receptive to customer feedback. So anytime a customer has an issue with something, like if they think there's a bug, then they report it to us, and that goes to my team. If they have like a feature request, that goes to my team also. And then we help with like the product building process by basically giving customer insights, and then also trying to fix bugs that customers are reporting before having to escalate it to the engineering team. So we are basically like a first line of defense for any bugs that come in. If we can't fix it, then we file a bug for our engineering team to look at and to fix. So that kind of just sums it up. So since we're at the end of the year, my day-to-day is pretty simple right now. Throughout the year, I would have like a couple of projects that I'm working on and like a couple of teams that I would be helping. But my current day today is just answering emails from customers and trying to fix stuff that they report before we get a week off next week. Since I don't have a whole lot going on, I feel like I'm kind of less motivated, and also I feel like everybody at the company is kind of like checked out at least a little bit because we're on break next week. So I don't have as much to do. I had 40 emails to start out my day, which is not too bad, but I have 14 left to go. For now, I'm gonna try to crank through 4 more to get my numbers a little lower, take a bit of time for lunch, and then finish out my work, probably end early. And I also am gonna be starting another part-time job, and I've been like prepping for that. I'll talk about that a bit more later if I decide to talk about it, but right now it's kind of like still in the works, so I might end work for this job early, still be online in case anything urgent happens, but then also work on some other things on the side. That's pretty much my day-to-day. such a strange angle, but I finished lunch and I got a cavity filling yesterday. I need to take extra care of my teeth because this was my first cavity and I had to get it filled. And this is because I switched dentists recently and my old dentist did not tell me that I had any type of cavity growing. And then I switched to this one. He was like, yeah, we gotta fill this before it gets bigger. I like technically didn't need to fill it, but then I have my own dental insurance right now and my mom's dental insurance. So I have double coverage, and if I filled it now, I wouldn't have to pay anything out of pocket versus when I turn 26, then I have to pay out of pocket. So I was like, I'm just gonna do it now instead of waiting until I have to pay for it myself. But now I need to floss and brush my teeth. I honestly typically don't do this, but just because I had a filling recently and I'm like getting more serious about taking care of my teeth, I'm like, I gotta do this. And whenever I'm doing like random things like cleaning or taking a shower, as you saw earlier, I always have a podcast on. So now I have the Money Guys podcast. I used to listen to Dave Ramsey a lot, but some of the stuff I agree with. Some of the other stuff I'm like, And I feel like these guys are a bit more sound, so I like listening to them.
If there's any support services for people addicted, 25-year-old in a statement. So the question over years really powerful. If you go to learn.moneyguy.com, we have that tool. By the way, practicing the behavior of recording what you've got going on there, Jason. If you
It's currently 5 p.m. and I just finished work. Pretty happy about that since I said I wanted to finish early today. It's not as early as I would have liked. I was kind of aiming for 4, but I got distracted throughout the day. So I think I ended at a pretty good time. I am going to eat a snack. I think I'm gonna eat an orange or something and then wind down a little bit. Maybe watch some TV. That I was filming today, so I started getting ready for bed and here we are. So I already took my contacts out and washed my face, but I've still got other things to do. This time of night when I'm like trying to wind down, I also try to listen to more like calming either podcasts or music. Lately I've been listening to like Zen playlists on Spotify, so I have this one here which is just like calming music. I've just been listening to it while I get ready for bed. And then sometimes in the morning, like to slowly wake up, I'll play it and then I'll play like more hype music so I can be like energized for the gym. My last step of my night routine is to use some mouthwash with fluoride. And since it has fluoride, I can't rinse my mouth or like have any liquids. And I'm thirsty right now, so I'm gonna do that. So now I have my retainers in and I have my glasses on, and this is just fully me in night mode. So I did a little bit of work on my laptop in my bed, which is not good for my back. I'm wrapping things up for the night. It is 10:45. It is way past my bedtime. I usually have lights off, getting ready to sleep at like 9:30 or 10, but got a little carried away with work, so here we are. Thanks for spending the day with me. If you made it through this entire vlog, thank you for watching. If you have any questions about my life, day to day, what I do for my job tips, anything that you can think of, feel free to put it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That is all for this vlog, and I hope to see you in my next video.